Girls.
Where in the embedded room itself you are saying?
Wi-Fi problem. Because whenever I call someone, lot of disturbance from this room.
Oh, it's not good. Hearing, huh? Hi, good evening all. Am I audible to everyone? Okay, it is already 5. The session will be from 5 to 5:45. Now it's 5, we can start the session. Okay, myself, I am Sudhakar, Junior Project Engineer, PantechELearning. Today, what is the topic I am going to teach here is what embedded systems and sensors. Okay, first, what you need to know means, first, what is embedded systems actually? Embedded systems is nothing but it is a combination of hardware and software. Okay, first going into this slide, first we are today we are going to know about introduction to embedded system and introduction to sensors. Okay, what is sensor and why sensor is used. Okay, these are the things we are going to discuss in this slide. Okay, now first, before knowing embedded systems, okay, first basically what is system? System is nothing but it is a combination of an organization, okay, or a fixed plan or a program set of rules. Program set of rules was nothing but, for example, if it is a solar system, okay, solar system is nothing but it will surround all with the solar panel, then inside sensors, okay, all will comes around everything, sensors, hardware, all those things comes under one system. Okay, whole things will come under one system, that they will call it as system. Okay, they will plan and they will do one thing. Okay, that is called system. Okay, then after that, as I mentioned before, what is embedded system? Embedded system is nothing but embedded system is nothing but it is a combination of hardware and software. Okay, what first you guys know about what is embedded system. Embedded system means if you are intent to perform a specific function, okay, like you have an idea to perform it, okay, in a hardware. Okay, first you should do a program. What intention you have, that you should write it as a program and you should be applied it to a hardware. Okay, for those things you will be using different kind of softwares. Okay, For example, there is many softwares are available, like Arduino IDE. I think so. You guys know, is familiar with Arduino IDE. In that software, we'll further discuss with Arduino IDE. Before that, in that software, you will be writing the program which you have intention, the idea what you have, you will be writing it as a program and you will be applying it to the hardware. Okay, and that hardware also you will be choosing like controllers. Okay, controllers, what type of controllers you need, everything. Okay, that is called software and hardware. Okay, software is nothing but the Arduino IDE which I have said before, and hardware is nothing but the controllers or sensors which you are using for the output purpose, or what is the intention of the output. Okay, what the desired output you are getting. Okay, you have an idea. Okay, for example, I need to detect an object. Okay, for if it is a classroom, when a student is entering into a class, I need to detect it. Okay, so you need to write a code in a software, and then you will be uploading it to the hardware, then you will be getting the output. Okay, this combination says the embedded system. Okay, it is a combination of both software and hardware. Okay, that is the embedded system. Okay, then block diagram. Okay, as I mentioned before, sensors, processing unit and actuators. Do you guys know about sensor? What is sensor? If somebody knows, just say through audio, then you can mute it off. Yeah, someone come up with the answer. If you know, if it is wrong also, there is no problem, I will say you. Anyone? I will give you a minute. Just come out with the answer if someone knows. Oh, nobody knows what is sensor? There is no answer till now. Okay, let it be. Sensor. First, what is sensor? Sensor is nothing but it will sense. Okay, it will sense the motion or variations. Okay, and it will give it as electrical signals. Okay, for example, if you are detecting some object, okay, you will be seeing further with the sensors. Now I am saying with the example. Okay, if you are if you need to if you need to detect the object, you will be using the IR sensor. Okay, what it will do, it will detect the object. Okay, and it will give the output. Okay, how it is detecting? By motion. Okay, if a person walks or crosses the IR sensor, it will get detect and it will shows the output. Okay, that is what sensors is meant to. Okay, then processing unit is nothing but the place. Processing unit is nothing but where we are dumping this code, all those things. No, this comes under the processing unit. Okay, like controllers, all those things. Okay, then actuators is nothing but what do you guys know about what is actuator? First, actuators, just come up with the answer if anyone knows. Just speak, guys, just speak something. If it is wrong also, there is no problem. No one knows. Okay, then yeah, I will tell you what is actuator? Actuator is nothing but this. There is some difference in sense. There is only some difference between sensors and actuator. Sensor will give you the electrical signal, okay, but actuator will give you the mechanical signal, okay. That is the difference between sensor and actuator, okay. It will give you the electrical signal. What? Sensor will give you the electrical signal, like then actuator will give you the mechanical signal, but both will perform same only, okay. Then what is the difference between embedded and general purpose system? Okay, what is the difference between embedded system and general purpose system? Okay, embedded system, as I mentioned you before, it is intentionally to do a specific task, okay, but in general purpose system can perform multiple tasks. For example, if you are doing a project, means it will comes under embedded system, okay. You will be writing a set of code and you will be uploading it to the controller, and you will be doing with the project, okay. For example, as I said before, if you need to detect something, you will be using the IR sensor and you will be detecting the output and you will be getting the output. For that, you will be writing the IR sensor code alone, and you will be dumping that into the controller, and you will be getting the output, okay. That is what embedded system. It is used for some specific task, okay, set of tasks or intention of ideas you are having, okay. Then general purpose system. General purpose system is nothing but you are having mobile phones, right? It will do multiple tasks, okay. That comes under general purpose system, okay. Mobile phones, okay. It will what to say, if you on the mobile, it will show the pattern, and if you draw the pattern and go inside, and if you can play the music, and you can go into Instagram, and you can use YouTube also, everything, okay. Multiple tasks it will perform. That comes under general purpose system, okay. Here, not programmable by end user, okay. This meanings comes under we can write the desired program, but here general purpose system, it has a set of programs, okay, that should be written, okay. Then low power consumption and generally high power consumption. What in embedded system low power consumption means, we will be using some we will be using some only few components, okay. So there will be a less power consumption only. But in mobile phones, you know, everybody knows, okay, it consumes more power, okay. If you are using apps, all those things, it will be consuming power more, okay. For example, if you are continuously using 2 hours of mobile phone, the charge will get drained out, okay. Just take it as an example, okay. That's it. Then classifications of embedded system, okay. There are many classifications are available, okay. In embedded system, it is divided into 2 parts, okay, based on performance and functional requirements, and based on performance of microcontroller, okay. This based on performance and functional requirements is nothing but depending upon the function, okay. What I said before, embedded systems is nothing but it is used to perform a specific function, okay. It is a combination of hardware and software which is intended to do a specific function, okay. Depending upon that function requirement is nothing but depending upon your requirement, okay. For example, if you are doing a project, you have some requirements for that, okay. Then you can take it depending upon your project requirement, you will be using, okay. You will be using this type of embedded system. It is nothing but there are 4 types, okay. Based on the performance and functional requirements, there are 4 types, okay. Real time, standalone, network, and mobile, okay. In real time, with example I am explaining, in real time embedded system, okay, what it will do, real time embedded system is nothing but this embedded system should work at real time, okay. For example, in a car, okay, you have airbag, right? In a car, okay, you are using airbag. why I am saying real time means, if you are met with an accident, okay, this airbag should open suddenly and it should protect your life. Okay, if it is not working at real time, then what it will be? That comes under real time. Okay, it should work. Okay, that comes under real time embedded system. Okay, suddenly if the car get accident, the airbag will get open. Okay, that comes under real time embedded system. Okay, standalone embedded system. Standalone embedded system is nothing but what? It will do it work itself. Okay, there is no need of any human resources. Okay, it can do itself. For example, Tesla car. Okay, automatic car. Okay, for if you need to go to a one desired location, you will be uploading the location to the car. Okay, I need to go to this desired location, you will be uploading, right? Then what it will do, if you go inside the car and just on the car, it will directly go to the location. Okay, if there is any traffic also, it will stop and it will move everything. It will perform itself. Okay, that comes under standalone embedded system. Okay, guys, any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can unmute and you can ask me. I will clear you. Okay, nobody has any doubt. Okay, then it's fine. Then next, standalone embedded system we have done. Tesla car I have given you an example. Okay, next, network embedded system. Network embedded system is nothing but communication. Okay, like Wi-Fi communication. Okay, na Wi-Fi communication is nothing but like what to say, you are communicating with WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp. Okay, here when you are sending hi, so hi to a friend, that friend will be receiving the hi from other end. Okay, it comes under server and this comes under network embedded system. Okay, then mobile embedded system. Mobile embedded system is nothing but it comes here itself, it has mentioned as mobile. So the example is mobile phone. Okay, you are communicating, you are doing multiple tasks with it. Okay, phone call you can do, then apps, then you can access many apps, all those things. Okay, it comes under mobile embedded system. Okay, then based on performance of microcontroller. Okay, for some here, based on performance of microcontroller, small scale, medium scale and sophisticated. Okay, here small scale, medium scale and sophisticated is nothing but small scale. You have some requirements. First, if you have any intention to do a project, what you will do first you will be writing a code. Okay, then whatever you need to do with the procedure. Okay, first you should plan, then you will decide, then you will test, and then you will work. Okay, this is what the procedure you will do. Okay, here what you will do first you will be writing the program. Okay, then the components required you need to know. For some projects there is only need of small components. So small microcontroller is enough. Okay, so for that small scale is enough. Okay, small scale microcontroller is sufficient. Okay, there is no, because if you are making some large microcontroller, this power consumption will be high, and some, what to say, if you are in need of only simple output, then you can go with small microcontrollers. Okay, then medium scale is nothing but if you are in need of some medium size controllers, you can use with the medium size controllers. Okay, if you are in need of some say like big controllers, for example, if you are using it for industrial purpose. Okay, for example, in medium scale, before that, small scale means for some projects, simple projects. Okay, medium scale is nothing but for home appliances, all those things. Example I'm saying. Okay, home appliances means we will have some something means I think, but if you are running the lights and fans, okay, you are not offing the fan, okay. Like nowadays, hurry you will be getting ready to office and you will be running to the office, okay. So at that time, here what you will do, you can control the fan and lights, all those things by using the mobile applications, okay, with the help of hardware and software, okay. So on such cases, this medium controllers can be used. At sophisticated stages, what you will do, for example, if you are using this controllers at very high industrial needs, okay, like big industrial needs, okay, for those purpose you will be using some big controllers, okay. The implementation of your money, depending upon the implementation of your money, you will be getting implementation and your idea towards the project, you will be getting the controllers and you will be using on that, okay. This is what the classifications of embedded system, okay. Guys, do you have any doubt? Okay. Then key components of embedded system. First, guys, what is mean by processor? Do you have any idea? Just if you know anything, unmute it and talk to me, okay. Okay. It is what processor. For example, nowadays if you need a mobile phone, what you will see, you will be choosing with the processor, okay. What is the use of processor? It will gives you fast output, okay. For example, Snapdragon. Do you know about Snapdragon from Qualcomm? It is the recent it is the recent good processor mobile phones are having. It is very much fast. It is very much fast. For what I mean to say means, like if you are going with the mobile phones, okay, you are just typing first. If you need the mobile phone, for example, if you are going to some desired location, you need to check with the map, okay. If you are just going with the fingerprint, you are making the pattern and you are going inside to the mobile phone. What you will do, this processor, no, if the processor is not good, it will be very slow, okay. It will be not too fast, okay. For that, if you need the map urgently, if the processor is too slow, what you will do, then it is not good, right? So this processor like Snapdragon, all those things will help. Snapdragon, for example, I am saying, okay, Snapdragon processor, all those things are latest processor. If you are just going and touching, it will give you it at a fraction of second, okay. This comes under processor, okay. This, when the processor is too speed, it will show you the output within seconds, okay. Then that likewise only you are choosing now, okay, depending upon RAM, ROM, all those things, okay. RAM is nothing but a random access memory, but ROM is nothing but a read-only memory, okay. Then here next, as I mentioned before, memory is nothing but for everything you need, as I said before, by choosing the processor only. For mobile phone, you will be choosing with the processors, okay. Likewise here, for if you are choosing good processor mobile phone and you are not choosing with the good sufficient memory, means what it will do, when the memory get full, the phone will start and get hang, okay. So you will be going with good memory, okay. This will comes under memory, okay. What it is said, used to store the software that the processor will run, okay. Here this, apart from that, what I have said here, this processors know that also need to store some softwares, okay, because this processor know it has some functions, okay, specific tasks, okay. For example, if you're going inside to the mobile phone and you are touching on app, okay, it should show automatically. Okay, that programmized part, all those things will be dumped inside the memory part only. Okay, according to that memory only this processor will act. Okay, this is the this is called the memory. This is also a main part in embedded system. Okay, this processor and memory will play a main role in embedded system, because if you have sufficient memory and good processor only, you will get the output at instant time. Okay, otherwise you will be not getting the output at instant time. Okay, that's it. Then, as I mentioned before, processor, as I said here, processor is the heart of embedded system. Yes, it is a heart of embedded system. Without the processor, what you can do? Nothing is possible. Okay, it is very much important. Okay, so here, what is the difference between microprocessor and microcontroller? Okay, yeah, this is very much important. Okay, what is the difference between microprocessor and microcontroller? Do you guys know anything? Just come up with the answer if you know. Nobody knows. Okay, let me tell you. The in microprocessor, no. In microprocessor, the function blocks are ALU, register, timing, and timers and control units. Okay, why the function blocks? Function blocks are nothing but the for example, if you in mobile phone there will be a function blocks, right? It will be doing what is the use of ALU? ALU is nothing but arithmetic and logic unit. Okay, it has something in it. Okay, then registers will store some values. Okay, then timing and control units is nothing but it is used to control timers and control. Okay, timers is nothing but it will store some data. Okay, then in microcontroller, what is that? It includes function blocks of microcontroller, and same only it will include, but parallelly it will include with RAM, EEPROM, ADC and DAC. Okay, as I mentioned before, here RAM is nothing but an random access memory. Okay, you guys know everything. Yeah, RAM is nothing but an random access memory. Okay, depending upon RAM only you will be selecting. Okay, it is one type of memory. Okay, 12 GB RAM, all those things you know, no? For example, in mobile phone, you will be choosing upon that only, no? Yeah. Yes or no? Say something. If you respond something, I'll be interacting with you and this session will go much great, I think so. If you interact, we will, what to say, I also need to know now at what stage you are be and how I need to teach you all those things. Just interact with me. If you have any doubts, you can come up and ask with me. I will clear you. Okay. Nobody has doubts. Fine. Then this EEPROM is nothing but an RAM is random access memory. EEPROM is nothing but an erasable programmable read-only memory. In microcontroller, this EEPROM plays a major role. Why? Actually, this microcontroller, no, what you are doing, first you will be dumping one code. Okay, we will be using n number of times. This controller you will be changing for, yeah. EEPROM. EEPROM is nothing but an erasable programmable read-only memory. It is. Yeah, I'm teaching now. Yeah, thank you, Neela. Then yeah, EEPROM. Why EEPROM is used means this controllers know you will be using for multiple tasks. Okay, you will be uploading the software content what intention you are having. You will be uploading into the microcontroller. Okay, next time if you use the microcontroller, it should be it should have an erasable programmable read-only memory. Then only you can upload the data again. Different data you will be uploading it and you will be working on it. Okay, if it has a what if it is not erasable means what you will do, you can't erase. If you update one code, it will be there only. You can't. If it is erasable only, you can upload the code and you will be working on it. Okay, clear? Yeah, that's what I said. No, if you are not using EEPROM, erasable. If you are not erasing the program, no, then how this program will not get what program you are uploading to it. It will not. You will not get it. Okay, next program. Okay, first you have uploaded a program. Okay, next you need to upload a program. Means if you are not gets erasable means how you will get. Yeah, I will repeat it again. EEPROM is nothing but an erasable programmable read-only memory. Okay, it is reading part only. Okay, when you are dumping the code, no, you are dumping the code to the controller. Okay, this controller will read. Okay, will read and it will act accordingly to the program. Okay, first you are uploading the code. Okay, then first you have uploaded the code, then you need to modify that code and you need to upload it again as per your needs. If it erasable programmable is not there, how you will upload it? That read-only memory is nothing but an permanent memory. Okay, if it is erasable only, do you guys know about RAM? There are two things. Okay, what it will be? It is volatile and non-volatile. Do you guys know about it? Yeah, we can see it later. First, but then before this, you have a EEPROM. No, you are getting right now. See, then you are uploading the code. No, that code should be working. That comes under EEPROM. Okay. After modifying also, this updated code you can upload and you can work on it. Okay. That comes under EEPROM. Okay, erasable programmable read-only memory. Okay. Raji, are you clear now? We can move. Yeah. Another one has come up with the question non-volatile. Yeah, non-volatile is nothing but it is a what? It is a permanent storage. Okay, it will retain. For example, if you are using a laptop, no, okay, suddenly if this laptop gets turned on, okay, you are working on a laptop, you didn't save. Okay, suddenly if it gets turned on also, okay, what it will do? It will retain that value, no, it will be as it is. Okay, that comes under non-volatile. Okay, it is a permanent storage memory. Okay, but volatile is a temporary storage memory. Okay, if you are not, if you are, for example, where to say, example of volatile, it is a temporary storage. Okay, if suddenly power off takes place, this total work you have done, no, it can't get saved. Okay, just take it as an example. It will not get saved. Okay, it will get erasable. So what you have done from, for example, if you are doing the work for 2 hours, if current goes down, then this all the store what you have done without storing will get erased. Okay, that comes under volatile memory. Okay, that is the difference between volatile and non-volatile. Okay, clear now? Clear? We can move now. Yeah. Then, do you guys know about bit handling? What is bit handling? Bit handling is nothing but the data which is transferred from the software to the hardware part. Okay, with some desired frequency. Okay. Do you guys know about baud rate? What is baud rate? Baud rate is nothing but the data which is baud rate is nothing but the it is one type of frequency. Okay, from which this data from the software can be dumped to the hardware. Okay, by bit it will be transferred to the hardware. Okay, that comes under baud rate. Those things will be comes under bit handling. Okay, that is bit handling. Okay, no? Then it is used for designing general purpose. Okay, general purpose system, mostly general purpose system, as I mentioned before, for example, a mobile phone. Okay, it will be doing every activities. Okay, microprocessor is used for that purpose. Okay, then microcontroller is nothing but, as I mentioned before, for the hardware part, it will be used for only specific functions. Okay, as per your needs, you will be using for that specific things. Okay, that comes under microcontroller. Okay, see here, digital computer system and specific dedicated system. Okay, specific dedicated system is nothing but the intention, depending upon the intention and your program. Okay, what you need to get it as a desired output in the hardware. Okay, it will be doing with the specific operations. Okay, fine. Anybody have any doubt? We can go to next slide now. Yeah. Next slide is nothing but, as I mentioned you before, software and hardware. Embedded system is nothing but the combination of software and hardware. Okay. Here, what are programming languages? Okay, there are many programming languages which we are used for hardware purpose. Okay, we need to write it as a program and we'll be uploading to the controller line. Okay, what are the programs which are used? Okay, these are the programs. Okay, C, C++, assembly, Java, Python, Rust, Ada, all those things you will be using. Okay, depending upon the controller. Okay, but these controllers, some controllers will work on some programs only. Okay, depending upon the controllers you will be using with the programs. Okay, then stimulators is nothing but without the what components or hardware you can work on it. Okay, just by using the simulation, no. For example, if you are electrical or a EC student, you will be come to know about control systems, all those. Okay, in those things simulations will come. Okay, for example, if you are using in lab, you will be using with, when you are showcasing with the output, you will be getting these simulation things. Okay, yeah, for that but these simulators are different. These are like some these are like some apps related. Okay, Proteus, MATLAB. Okay, these are some different programming units. Okay, you can select the controllers and you can select. Proteus is nothing but it is one type of software. Okay, which is used for you can connect the hard controllers, then what controllers. Other than that, it is like sensors, all those that you can select it and you can get the output. Okay, you are no need of what you are no need of hardware components. Okay, you can directly upload the program into it and you can work on it. Okay, likewise Proteus has different function, MATLAB, Tinkercad, Simulink, Emulator, Arduino simulator, Autodesk Eagle, Arduino Sim, Arduino Web Editor. Okay, everything will has some different specifications. Okay, then next, applications of embedded systems. Okay, here embedded systems are most widely used in many things nowadays. Okay, here household application, as I mentioned you before, for stopping fan or light it will be used. Okay, audio player also, for what you will be controlling the volumes all those things, right. Then cellular phones, calculators, video games, aircrafts, medical equipments, defense systems, etc. Everything has some specific work structure. Okay, depending upon your example, you can take it and use it. Okay, these are all the applications of embedded system. If you want, you can write. Done. Yeah, Raji. What is SATA? It is one type of programming language like C. Okay, it is a high level programming language. Okay, everything what I mentioned before, no, those are programming languages. Okay, depending upon these controllers, you will be using that. Okay, clear, no? Okay, let me go to next slide. Yeah, sensors. Actually, here, do you guys know about sensor? What is sensor? I gave you a short explanation for sensor. Now, some guys say me, what is sensor? Okay. A sensor is a device, okay, that detects and responds to physical changes or environmental conditions, okay, like such as light, temperature, motion, pressure, or sound, okay. Yeah, as I mentioned before, it converts physical stimulation into electrical signal, okay. For example, if you need to detect rainfall, okay, what you will do? You will be using the rain sensor and you will be detecting the rain. Okay, there are many types of sensor are there. Okay, for light there will be LTR is there. Okay, then for temperature DHT11 sensor is there. Okay, for motion IR sensor is there. Then for sound, pressure, all those things, ultrasonic sensor is there. Okay, different sensors is there to measure the physical changes or environmental condition. Okay, then why sensor? Okay, sensor is nothing. Why we are using sensor means like physical, to get to know the physical changes. Okay, or environmental condition. Physical changes means it comes like IR sensor. All those things will be working on physical things. Rain sensor will be working on environmental conditions. Okay, for example, rainfall. All those things it will get detect. Physical changes means if you are walking, means if you are going nearer to the IR sensor, it will show that object is get detected. Okay, those things comes under sensor. Okay, that's why we are using sensor. This is called why sensor. What is the need of sensor? Okay. Then sensors are most widely used in automation, monitoring, data collection, etc. Sensors automation. Automation is nothing but if there is any sudden change. Okay. For example, if you are for example industry, okay, if some machineries get faults, okay, the sensor will detect and it will share you with messages or message or something, it will give you alarm, all those things. Okay. Monitoring is nothing but this also comes under this. For example, I'm saying you can see it in industries. Okay. Industries is nothing but if the motors or something gets pressures or temperature. Okay. Temperature, if the motor is continuously running, okay, this it will get heat sometimes, and if it gets old it will get heat and this winding get fault. Okay. And on those things, for safety purpose, some sensors are used. Okay. If the motor gets off, then how come this whole process will get stopped? No. So to detect it, sensors are used. Those are physical changes only. No. If the motor gets stopped, this physical changes it will detect. Okay. It will give different value. If it is running means it will be giving different values. Okay. That's it. Data collection. Okay. Data collection is nothing but, for example, healthcare conditions. Now in healthcare conditions is nothing but heartbeat sensor. Okay. For example, now you are using watch. Okay. In watch it will be showing with the heartbeat. What heartbeat it is you have. Okay. Then how many steps you are walking, depending upon the steps you are walking. Okay. This heartbeat will your calories get burns, all those things. Okay. You are getting now in smart watch. That is also one types of sensor. Okay. In watch. Okay. Do you guys have any doubt? If you have any doubt, just write it down in chat box. I'll be replying to you. No doubts. Okay. Yeah, this is the working principle. Okay. Physical changes we are giving, and that output signal will be provided. Okay. Then there are many types of sensors available. Color sensor is used to detect the color. Okay. Alcohol sensor is nothing but this. Nowadays police are using alcohol sensor to sense whether the driver has drunken driving, all those things. Okay. Those are at those places alcoholic sensors are used. Okay. Gas sensor is nothing but it is used to detect the gas. Okay. Gas which is present in the particular area. Okay. Smoke sensor, it is used to detect the smoke. Okay. Then the LDR sensor is nothing but a light sensor, it will detect the light. Okay. Thermistor is nothing but a temperature sensor. Then heartbeat sensor, it is used to sense the heartbeat. Okay. Rain sensor is used to detect the rain. PIR sensor is used to detect the person. Okay. Then water flow sensor is nothing but it is used to detect the water flow. If you are dumping the water, okay, no, in a tank, if it is very low, this water flow sensor will go down. It will automatically on the motor. Okay. Automatically when the water is get filled, it will get floating to the water and it will be coming up and it will make the motor off. Okay. That is the use of water flow sensor. IR receiver. IR receiver is nothing but an infrared radiation receiver. Okay. When infrared radiation is emitted, yeah. Which type of gas can a gas sensor detect? Yeah. See one thing. What this gas sensor will detect? No, this gas sensor will detect many gases like carbon dioxide. Okay. methane, ethane, okay, many gases. Okay, this was a nice question actually. This gas sensor, no, what this sensors, these are all sensors, no, these are prototype sensors. Okay, these prototype sensors are used for our understandings only. Okay, just for understandings. Okay, na, you will be getting an output, that's it. Okay, if you need to sense the accurate value means, okay, exact, okay, exact and accurate value means you will be going with the high amount sensors, okay, which is used in industries, all those things. Okay, na, no, we are not needed of. That's what I'm saying. No, this prototype sensor, you can detect only gas, simple gas, whether it is gas is present or not. That's it. Okay. If you need a particular gas to be detected, you will be going with high amount to be paid, and you will be getting that sensor. It will detect the particular gas. Okay. These are all prototype sensors. Okay. Clear, no? Then ultrasonic sensor is used for detection of distance. Then IR sensor and IR receiver, same. It is used to detect the object. Touch sensor you are using in mobile, no? Mobile touch sensor. Then humidity. Humidity sensor is nothing but it is used to detect temperature, all those things. Okay? Soil moisture sensor is used to detect the moisture in the soil. Phototransistor means light sensor. It is same as light sensor. Okay? That's all. Application of sensor. It is used everywhere. It is used: agriculture, manufacturing, automotive, industrial, medical, healthcare, environmental monitoring. Everywhere it is usable. Okay. Okay, guys. That's all for the today's session. Yeah. Thank you for your patience and listening. Thank you all. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will wind up. It is already. I need to close the session by 5:45. It's already 5:49. If you have any doubts, actually there is no attendance. Ramesh sir. Yeah, soil moisture sensor is nothing but it is used to detect the moisture in the soil. Okay, we will discuss further. Okay, I will be teaching you further. Okay, with detailed concept I will be teaching you with upcoming classes. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you.